screen printer at T-Shirt Express.
Are you now?
Liza. Hi there.
Hello. At what point did you choose your career?
I've been working here at T-Shirt Express for a year, but it's been about 15 years in the making. I used to have my own T-shirt company that didn't do well. I've made T-shirts for me and my band members when I was in a band, and always had the love of artwork. Just never really put it into a career until last year.
What is the funniest artwork and or photograph you've ever made or worked with?
A guy, a super conservative Republican, came in here about 4 or 5 months ago and wanted us to make a T-shirt with President Obama in a coffin. It was a good laugh. We actually got it to the point where it was on film, but we decided not to do it for political reasons, I suppose. It was really funny though. Obama coffin.
Have you ever worked for a celebrity or a well-known artist?
Not yet. Not yet. I will though.
What do you do when you get stuck and have no creative ideas?
I listen to new music. I draw and I listen to an audiobook or something like that. Mostly just listening to something. Or free something up.
What's one of the strongest designs you've ever made and why?
Actually just working on my own design ideas now, but I do have one that I play pretty close to the chest. It's called Support Your Local. It's basically a "Hello, my name is" sticker enlarged on a T-shirt, and instead of it saying "Hello, my name is," it says "Support Your Local," and then we have vinyl, so you can write on it with a Sharpie anything you want, from being as serious as you want to saying "Support your local organic farmer" to as silly as "Support your local gorilla," stuff like that. So hopefully that takes off at some point. Yeah.
That's it, man.
All right. There's the questions. Let's move on to showing you how this works.
Bigger and better stuff. All right.
Okay, I'm going to take you step by step through making a T-shirt. Basically what we do first is we bring the art to the computer. I've selected a piece of art that I've done because it's really easy. First of all, what you do is you bring in a piece of art. This is my own. It came in as a bitmap, and as you can see when you zoom in, it's very bitmappy. Not very clean for the screen. It needs to be very clean so it gets every single piece. It needs to be uniform. So we'll move over to what I've already done, which is vectored. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This part is not my job, so I'm winging this. But as you can see, now that we've zoomed in, you can zoom in as close as you want, and it's a clean line. Again, something very very key for the screens. And through the magic of television, a couple of the parts of this will be manufactured because we don't have enough time to show you everything. So I've already cut it out, or printed it and then cut it out. And then we're going to go through the other room and we'll show you. Okay, I have the screen. You have to put this on opposite, such as this is the screen. To show you this. The screen. Normally it is clear, like here. See my fingers? The whole thing's clear. Chad emulsifies it with an agent that will develop under ultraviolet light. Whatever is not exposed will still stay this cushiony, gooey kind of thing to be able to be sprayed out by a high power washer, which I'll show you in a minute. So here we are. We will put the film on the screen. We have a certain measurements that we take, that we pre-do. Put this on here. I need the artwork to be right at that line. And so I will place that, tape it down, and then tape the rest of it, and then we will develop it, which is basically putting it into this ultraviolet light. Sorry, under ultraviolet light, going like this, locking it down so we can take all the air out. Ooh, it's thunder and lightning. And then taking the air out, and eventually, modern science, we would turn this on, and 3 minutes later we would have a screen that's ready to be washed out and sprayed out, which I'll show you next.
Boom.
Okay, so now we're in the dark room. We are exposing this to the water. It's been sitting here for about 4 or 5 minutes. Again, this is modern technology. This is not the screen we would normally be using. We put it in the spray bucket tub. I'm not sure. And then we'd spray it out like so. So the image would come out, and you'd see some clear holes in there that the ink can flow through. Okay, on to the next spot, which is taping up the screen after it dries. All right, so here we have it on the screen. This is a brass Hippo So Def. It has already been taped. I am ready to ink it up. This part is simple. We basically have a Pantone of colors over here, more than you can handle. I'm going to do this in, what color shall we do this in today?
Orange.
Orange. We're going to do it orange, really?
Well, black. Black.
No, we'll do orange.
All right.
Do orange, we're going to do it in orange.
Never seen it in orange, so.
Never seen it in orange. So, take a little bit of ink. This is no, it's not plastisol. Is it plastisol?
Yeah.
Plastisol by One Stroke. My favorite. It goes on like melted butter. Melted butter. I think that's really the consistency it is.
No.
This is the part I do not enjoy the most, is registering. But basically, you take these 3 lines and you bring these 3 registration marks. You bring, oh, excuse me, sorry. The platen has certain measurements on it. This is the hemline, the center line. It's not the best example to show you, but I will measure this so it is registered. Now, normally, if we have more than one color, we'd have to be registering to the film. So, as for example, watch out of the way. For example, this is a 3 color. It's already on the screen, or on the press. I would have had a film much like I showed you earlier, and I would actually put it here on the platen, and then I would register it so these registration marks would match up with them. Then bring this one over, do the same thing. Bring this one over and do the same thing. If you want to move over this way, Chad, I'll show you the final product. Would look a little bit like that. And so what we have is brass Hippo. I'm gonna get me a t-shirt. Oh, you know what? I'll do an apron. These are my new aprons I've yet to be able to print on, so I will print on these. So as you can see, we are all set up to print on the apron. We have a squeegee, and what I'd like to do is to pull through, not touching the material, bring it down, and push through. And there we have Brass Hippo So Def print on my new apron. There you go. I'd love to stick around and show you more, but I'm going to have to put this together at lunchtime so I can send it to you guys. Hope you guys are having a good day. Thank you, Justin, Mr. Pierce. Hope everything is going well this year for you and your kids. Thanks.
Something's wrong, 'cause my mind is fading, and everywhere I look there's a dead end waiting.